Super Sentai's been on an all-star run recently with Dawn Brothers, King Oger, and most recently Boonboomged. 3 shows that might be my favorite Sentai series of all time now. Gozyuger's got a lot to live up to, so I'm excited to see what it is that they do to make it interesting. That being said, first impressions, I don't really know if Gozyuger's doing it for me right now. This first episode has to bring a lot to the table to get me excited for this show, I'm not gonna lie.
A few moments later.
Did they just kill every Sentai mecha? Okay, video's over, they did it. We just watched every single Sentai character die, low-key. I don't know if they're in the mecha. Is the lore that just the Zords died? If that's the case, that's pretty low stakes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not like that impressed, but wow. Crazy start. Crazy fucking start. Okay. You're really gonna do this to me again? You just brought this fool back to life and you want me to watch him die again? This really hurts to watch. I'm not even gonna lie. How is this triumphant, bro? The music in the background's like, but I'm literally looking at a graveyard right now. What the hell? The suits look great. Some of these have aged really well, especially Muteki Shogun here. I don't know who this guy is, but he looks pretty decent. Actually, I guess they haven't aged well, considering they just threw them in a fucking junkyard. But I like how this works as sort of a parallel to the, not legendary battle, I'm thinking in Power Ranger terms right now, the 199 hero battle. The first battle you see in Gokaiger, where you have all the Sentai characters like in that field. It parallels that pretty well, where all the Rangers had to sacrifice their powers. That being said, we didn't watch any of them fucking die, so I don't know. I don't really know. Bro, I love this 50th logo. It's so fucking good. Like the Go Ranger 5 and like the Gozyuger ring making up the 50 for the 50th anniversary. That's some next level GFX shit that I could never do. Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting. They never show the intro in the first episode. That being said, they did put it on Twitter, so we're gonna get my reaction to it right now. Yeah, shout out to KR Sentai for posting this. That was incredible. No notes. Absolutely no notes. That was incredible. I don't need to see the rest of the show. I really started this video being like, I don't know how I'm feeling about Gozyuger, but and now I'm like, I fucking love Gozyuger. This might be my new favorite Sentai. What the fuck? Yo, my boy is dripped down. Can we talk about this chain real quick? Who in costuming was like, put some ice on him? God damn. Is that Taya? Huh? Nah. There's no fucking way. Why is he wet? So we see this guy attempting to rob the store that they're working at with a knife, which prompts Hoeru to pull out some Connor level super speed from Dino Thunder. He wards off the bad guy by having him stab one of the wieners, and the juice from the thick wiener squirts all over his eye and causes him to pass out. And so he saves the store, but he ends up getting fired regardless for whatever reason. He also bites him. I don't know why he bit him, but he did. He called him prey at one point too. I think they're really trying to play into the whole wolf thing. We'll see how that goes. I feel like that could get pretty old pretty quick. But this is a good first impression. I think I like him. He's cool. He's a lot cooler than Taya was immediately. Like Taya you learned was cool over time. This guy you're immediately like, oh, he's pretty freaking cool. We then find that he's living at this cafe run by this lady and her kid, and they proceed to make faces at each other. That was a little weird, but kind of cute, I guess. He's good with kids. And he's dripped down. Ladies, he's kind of a stud. And he's into biting too, so if you're into that.
こんなの流行りませんって。トノさんが怪我したら。
いねえな、この世のはぐれ者。
Emineji, bad boy, outcast, fucking Shadow the Hedgehog of Power Rangers. Excuse me, Japanese Power Rangers. I don't know, man. if I was like 15, that would be really cool, but like something about this is just giving like edgy teenager Hot Topic vibes.
俺の曲を届けたい人がいるんです。
Nah. That's gotta be Taya. Imagine how weird it's gotta be for the kids in Japan. Like Boonboomged literally just ended, but now Taya's here again, acting like a little scaredy baby with prescriptions. Ugh, who the f wears glasses? But anyways, he bought Hoeru a burger as a thank you for helping him not get stabbed earlier in the episode. Oh, this is it. This is it. This is what the show's gonna be about. They literally just told us. Look at it. It's right here, literally in black and white. It's gonna be like a Kamen Rider type thing. There's gonna be like a civilian every week that wants to be #1 at something, and it's gonna be the Gozyuger's whole fucking prerogative that week to go and help them become #1 at whatever it is. I don't know. I said the same thing about Boonboomged, I think, but I don't really think they ever did any delivering in that series, to be honest. So this giant robot comes in to fuck up the city in a major way, prompting this to happen. Right? That's him. That's fucking him. That's Chaya, bro. Freaking knew it, man. I freaking look at him. He looks so good. He's aged so little in the amount of time it's been. Speaking of Taya, just because the show's over doesn't mean you have to stop the boom boom. Check out the Bakuage collection in the description below. This is our first time doing merch on the channel. I wanted to make a t-shirt that said Bakuage on it, because I said Bakuage a lot during my reactions to Boonboomged, so I thought it'd be cool to have a shirt that said Bakuage. If you want to get a shirt based on Taya, in fact, you can find one like that, or even Boondario, who's happens to have died twice. Insane. Check it out. I really appreciate the support on the shirt so far, but if you haven't bought a shirt yet, please take a moment to see it down there. It would really mean a lot to me. So I knew that they were gonna turn into previous Red Rangers. I don't think Taya's coming back for this season. I think this is like a one-off thing, but having him turn into Kuwagata Oger instead of Boonboomged is actually kind of heat. That's probably the coolest thing they could have done. I don't know, it probably would have been even cooler if they did like another racing Sentai, but Kuwagata Oger is recent enough for the kids to get excited, so I understand why they did it this way. That being said, this really is going to be like a Kamen Rider type situation, because I think the synopsis for the show was that there's going to be this big battle of all these people fighting to be #1. What if every single week we have another new character show up that has something they want to be #1 in, right? Like music or whatever it may be, and they turn into a different Red Ranger? That would literally be the plot to Kamen Rider, because then they would have to fight them too. They would have to kill them, right? I guess they don't have to kill the Red Rangers. I don't know why I'm saying. Well, they're in a battle. They have to defeat them to become #1, right? Dude, this is sick. So they have to fight against the previous Red Rangers, but they're not them. Still the concept's pretty cool. I understand why you can't get back every Red, but that's pretty sick. Yo, I like this. I actually really like this. Wait. Oh, the green screens are back. Of course, they had to bring them back. They spent all this money. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the best they've ever looked. I think because they have like actual practical effects going on right around here, so it makes this like the background. I think King Oger's mistake was that they made the green screen also be in the foreground and the background, so there's like this weird lack of depth. This is a much better way to do it. So the ring has to choose the wearer. It's like a Excalibur. Is that what I'm thinking of? Quasar Saber, like the Quasar Sabers, you know, the thing from Power Rangers. No, what is it actually? I think it's like Excalibur, where like it chooses the wearer, like the Dino Gems. Okay, let me stop. Yo, he's wearing Timbs too. I didn't catch that. They were really like, let's make the drippiest Red Ranger of all time. Like, if we were to rank him on the drip list, he might be S tier. This is actually pretty cool. It's giving like old Sentai vibes. Like when Daijujin or Muteki Shogun would actually talk to the Rangers. It's not like Boondario, where Boondario's just their buddy and their pal. This is like a god. This is God. This is God talking. God is in the room with us.
これ以上傷つかないために
Did we just watch his mom die? Did we just watch this 9-year-old watch his mom die? What the fuck is this show?
俺に願いは
This is one of the most traumatized Red Rangers we may have ever had. Maybe not one of the most. There have been others. But he's responding to his trauma in arguably the worst way we've ever seen. He's wow. Okay, I think I like this show. Wow. Okay, yeah, this is an amazing pilot. This is a fucking amazing pilot. What the fuck? Look at him reach out for nothing.
俺はお前の真の姿ではない。夢とか願いとかそういうのがあるから。
He ties the Tegasword's little speech there to Taya's little speech about the importance of music and having a dream and why that makes life worth living. This is a great Sentai. This is going to be a great Sentai. We're in for a good year. You fucking... They might have ruined. They ruined it. They just fucking ruined it. We were so back, and now we're so not back. I'm joking, obviously, but like, they don't have to do that. They don't ever have to do that again. It was cute this time, but if they did it again, I don't think it'd be as cute. So their mecha this year is literally just a giant floating hand. It's kind of like Master Hand from Smash Brothers. So okay, I can get with it. I'm not mad at it. I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of like the way this thing transforms. It's not as bad as you would think it might be. Oh, he's got the toy right here and everything. You could have one too if you visit the link in the description below. If you feel so inclined to buy Gozyuger toys, using my link will directly help the channel and allow me to make more good videos like this one, hopefully. So they have this little sequence before the actual fight showing like this weird, I don't even know what you would call it, like a pre-fight monologue between them. It's kind of like a UFC fight. It's sick as fuck. And then you have this screen that looks like a video game. Dude, this is incredible. This looks so good. Very impressive mecha fight for the first episode. Lots of practical flames and explosions and buildings being destroyed. Very sick. Very good stuff. Alright, so he just defeated the bad guy. My question is, we're almost 20 minutes into this episode and no one's henshined yet. There are no Sentai characters in the first episode of the 50th Sentai. That's a lie. Because we do have Kuwagata Oger. Or we do have Taya. We have Boon Red as Kuwagata Oger. He has 3 minutes to transform. And we may just have... we literally might just have Kuwagata Oger exclusive for the first episode. And I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at Taya being Kuwagata Oger. We can rock with this. This is fine. I'm not complaining. Oh, I most definitely spoke too soon. Man's ready for business. And the squad's calling. He's quite literally asking them to squad up over Discord right now. Oh, this is amazing. He actually just pulled out like a fighting game combo on him. This might be the video game Sentai y'all been wanting. This is insane. That was actually fucking insane. That was so damn cool. That was so cool. I don't even know what to say to that. What do you even say? Yeah, this is the video game Sentai. A lot of people like to say Dawn Brothers is, but nope. Nope, that shot alone. It's not Dawn Brothers. Stop saying Dawn Brothers is a video game Sentai. It's not. It never was. It never will be. Dawn Brothers, you want to say like VR, AR? Maybe. This is the fighting game Sentai. Come on, bro. This is insane. There's Mega Ranger. Nerd. There's actually Mega Ranger. Shut the fuck up. Oh, this is tough. I just need to sit in that. Just let me sit in that. And would you look at that? It ends on the two Reds fighting. This might be the Sentai of all time. This might be the Sentai. Objectively, just the Sentai. Thank you so much to my patrons, Andrew B and Rat Toku. I'm gonna go sit in silence for an hour.